Alright, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast.
It is. We're back.
Tell you what,
Week 10.
Floodgates have opened.
Yes.
Melbourne Cup.
You tipped it. Well,
Without a fight, eh? Anyone that jumped on there.
big money. $7 when you announced it. I think
$7. I got up to
$8.
$9 when it jumped.
There
So you jumped on at $9. Well,
it won.
well played.
I didn't watch the race, but I saw the replay.
Yeah.
Won pretty fucking easily too.
Nah, I was watching it at work, eh? It was fucking...
No, at the end.
I was very happy.
Okay, in the sense, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it kind of came from
It sort of just came out of nowhere and just ran through.
And no one was close to it.
Yeah. Big win.
Won by, I reckon, 5 lengths, so...
Yeah, that's fucked.
Good on him.
Good win.
Yeah. Trifecta didn't get up, but, you know.
Yeah, well.
Can't get them all.
You can't win everything.
Even Pat Cummins is winning the toss. So...
Yeah, but you didn't bet on it, so...
The one time, eh?
Maybe you should stay away.
It's the first one, I reckon, all tournament that I haven't bet on.
I think
and
you
he
should...
fucking won one.
I think you should stay away because that's a good omen.
I was at cricket and I didn't have time, and then I was umpiring at the time, and I walked off the field and I checked my phone. Because I thought we were playing at 7 o'clock, not 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I checked my phone and it's like, Australia's won the toss. I was like, fuck!
Good. We should ban Will from using his phone around toss time, I think, this week. So anyone for the workers, please confiscate his phone. Thank you.
Alright, how was your match? How'd you go? Did you win this
We had the
week?
one day. No win.
No.
Still no win. 0-3. What are we? 0-4. I lost my first toss this year, so that sucked because, 32 degrees all day. So we got sent into bowl, obviously.
Well, we lost the toss, surprisingly.
Yeah, and
they wanted to field.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. It helps though, because we got them out for 110, which is nothing. But then again, those are the scores that you find hard to chase. When you're chasing 220, you don't fall short by much. But when you're chasing 110, so we got him out for 110. Josh White took 4 of the easiest catches of his life, and pretty much all the same catch, which was strange. Just a lofted cover drive that they couldn't get onto. We got him out for 110. We went into bat. We're all out for 79. Our top 6, I think our highest scorer was 18, and then Zach with 11. So that just goes to show how we went with the bat. I'll be honest, I think fatigue actually got to the top of the order batsman. Being in the sun, and then it does help. You got to win that toss on a hot day. People say, "Oh, you want to bowl?" I feel the boys said, "Oh, good, we want to bowl," and then I said, "By the end of the match, do you want to bowl?" And they're like, "No, we're fucked."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, this is why I choose to bat every time I win." Then bottom 5 batsmen were doing all right, but then just constant wickets fell. Myself and VJ were at the crease, and we were getting some momentum. I think I came in at about 60 odd, and then VJ got out around that 77 mark, and then just from there, last batsman.
Yeah.
James, the young fella, he's not a batsman. Nothing against him, he's just not a batsman. He just hits one up, and that's the end of the match. But not much you can do. As I said, those 110 scores sometimes are the worst.
Should be winning those ones though.
Oh, 100%. But again, it's cricket.
Yeah.
And that's why we play it. Hey, you can't be the minister of should be winning. Mr. Can't score more than 4.
Mate, I got 9 this week.
Hey! Almost in the double digits.
A beautiful cover drive, and then just a nice little pull shot.
Yeah.
Then got out just spooning one to sweat leg, but
Square leg.
Yeah.
Wow.
don't really know.
How'd you go? To finish, did a suit fitting for Josh's wedding this week on the Sunday, and that's it.
Cool.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, we did all right actually. Batted well. Not myself, but the rest of the boys.
Yeah, so your middle order fucking did really well.
Yeah.
Middle lower order.
Yeah, well, my other opening batsman, he did right. He got, I think, 70 something. So
yeah.
Good on him. Ended up with 230 something. So yeah, not bad. I think
that's good.
None for 15 or something.
But then again, you watch, they'll chase it down.
Probably.
It seems like a mad score.
I mean, it's a good field.
You're at home?
The field, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It
Maybe
runs
it's not,
so quick.
it's not a great score. Like, it is a great score, but
It's a good...
not on your
it's
field.
a competitive score.
Yeah, not on your field. Not
Yeah.
on your field where if they just get onto one,
Yeah.
go on.
I'd say it's probably just above par.
Yeah, still a great
but
score.
it's not like we've won the game already.
It takes like two batsmen to have a real good eye just
Yeah.
to score a few runs at that. It's a great ground.
Yeah.
Awesome ground.
Yeah, anything through the infield's for.
Well, I guess
So-
anything past the first fielder, hard to
That's it.
really
Yeah.
gather.
Yeah, you don't chase them down.
Yeah, like
Once it's past you, it's gone.
there was a flower patch like right on the boundary on the field we were playing at, Max Roddick, and this guy screamed it, hit the flowers, just pulled up right before the cone. Like, I'm just sitting there going, how good's this?
Yeah.
Top man.
All right, let's get on to our drink of the week, eh?
Yep, drink of the week this week. Ravi's had a break, and Georgia wanted to be a part of the show.
I've been sacked
No,
after
no.
my last two
Well,
performances.
it's technically my turn, but Georgia said, I want to have a go. And I said, sure. So
Oh,
this is what she's got us. I think it's an upgrade just by the
the
look of
standards
it.
are high.
That's right. So we've got Mother. I haven't drank Mother in a while, and it's rainbow sherbet. So I think it's a limited edition, or I'm not sure.
Again, it's another nice looking can.
Yeah, it does look
It's
nice.
visually appealing.
But I'm not a massive fan of sherbet.
Neither am I.
But then again, you could give me a glass of water compared to last week. Or I'd even take the Voso over that.
You're right. Nah, the Voso was shit.
Well, I've got to
Like,
tell you some feedback from that drink after we try this.
Yeah.
Feedback from a fan.
What was the feedback?
I don't hate that. Wow.
It's not as I guess sherbety as I thought it would be. It's
I like the aftertaste.
it's very sweet,
Mm.
as you would expect.
That's a 10 compared to last week. Thanks, Georgia. No, I actually like that. I really like the aftertaste.
Yeah.
First taste, I'm not huge on, but that, whatever that last bit is good. Feedback from last week, and I think he's onto something. A bit of a conspiracy. I won't name him, but friend of the show said that he wanted to try that drink from last week, the spicy fucking margarita fucking ginger beer margarita spice down my throat. And he had a theory that maybe they weren't selling as well in the shop, and manager of shop has put out a challenge to his staff. If whoever can sell the most of these by the end of the week, so to speak, I'll give you a cash in hand sum. And it got me thinking, I think he's onto something.
It's an interesting theory.
Because fuck, it was shit.
Mm.
And I do know that bottle shops do quirky things with their staff, like, sell this absolute shit tasting shit and I'll give you some cash.
Yeah.
So they look good.
Just get it off the shelf.
And I think he might be onto something. He knows who he is. I won't name him. But I thought it was a great point. I really thought
It's not a bad theory.
it was a great... Because I thought, no. But then I sat there and I was like, you know what? BWS, maybe. BWS is owned by Woolies, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, they'd do anything to sell anything.
If you work at BWS, can you confirm or deny that that's something that happens?
Any BWS workers out there,
Hit us up.
reach out.
Yeah.
I want to see our DMs, with at least one of you. So, hey,
I mean, it makes sense.
I'm with
'cause No one's buying that for a second time.
I swear to God, you could go back to BWS and go to that
I do-
exact shelf.
I do encourage people to try it though, just to understand what it is, because it's very different. It's not like any other drink
Look,
I've had.
The best way I can explain it, because I know most of our audience would have been to this place, El Camino, the
Yeah.
Mexican restaurant. If you've had the tropical spicy margarita, because it looks mad, it says tropical, but then it has this little chili next to it.
Yeah,
If you've had that, have a sip of a ginger beer,
with that.
and then think of the aftertaste of that spicy margarita.
Mm.
That's how I see it.
Give it a go. Boost the sales for a bit, and never get it again.
You know what?
So-
Actually, don't buy it. I don't buy into Woolworths' fucking bullshit. But I'm going to give that a fucking solid 8.
Jeez, you
And
gotta
I'm not
buy
big
it.
on sherbet, but It's just that aftertaste. I like that aftertaste. Whatever that first bit, not a fan. But once it's down, I like it.
I'd give it a
I reckon you're going 5.
a 6.5.
Oh wow, 6.5.
6.5. Not bad, not good. I'm not rushing back to get it again, but you know,
We've tried it.
if I was somewhere and that was the only drink on offer, I'd drink it.
Add a bit of vodka to that.
Oh, well, now you're talking. Now
That's what I mean.
it's an 8.
That's what I mean. So the ball goes back into your court for the next episode. I might take an episode off, guys. I might just duck in after the drink of the week started.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks, George. That was good. I thought so.
Yeah, not bad. You've outdone me, so fair play.
See, I think I'm trying to get us like.
I think
You go risky, and
Yeah.
I just bring it back.
Yeah, you're very safe with your
And
options.
now George has just gone something we haven't tried.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't, and I don't mind that.
Yeah. See, I'm going shit that just I look at and it just surprises me.
Yeah, it's quirky.
That it even exists.
Yeah,
And I'm just getting it. And normally there's a reason why I didn't know it exists.
exactly right.
Which is what we're working at. But
I
we'll
forget-
find something good.
I even forget what it's called. What was it called?
What, this one?
No, the other one. Last week's.
The ginger beer spicy.
Yeah, but what was the brand?
I don't know.
Exactly right. Don't come back into the show unless you want to give us money. Thanks.
Imagine they sponsor us.
Fuck. But
If you sponsor us, I'll bump you up to maybe a 4.
imagine they actually appreciate it. They're like, oh, you know what? These guys are honest. We like that. And they just start selling it Mexican restaurants only.
I thought you would like it, to be honest, because you're a fan of your ginger beer.
I do, and I like the ginger, but then the aftertaste.
And you like your spice as well.
I like it there, but in a drink, nah. Get it on some food. Yep, I'm involved.
Fair enough.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you bring next week.
Well, raise that bar, mate. We're getting something.
Okay, look.
I'm going to find, by the end of this podcast, if we achieve nothing else, I'm going to find a hidden gem. A hidden gem in one of these drinks.
100%.
We're going to get it one day, and it's going to be a 10 out of 10.
That's what I mean.
You'll never see it before. You'll probably never see it again.
Yeah,
And-
one time only.
Yeah.
Sure. That's the thing. You've gone from, in my opinion, I've got the ginger beer last. If we're ranking your drinks, ginger beer last.
Yeah, I've got Voso last.
See, I've got Voso above ginger beer because I could actually, now that I've had both, I could tolerate the Voso.
I couldn't finish. I didn't get close to finishing that.
If
I hate soda water.
If you're forced to finish one, which one would it be?
The spicy one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Fuck, you'd go through that.
I drank more of that through the episode than I did with the Voso. I think I had about 2 or 3 sips of the Voso, and that was it.
I really like that aftertaste, eh? Anyways, let's move on.
Yeah.
So try it out if you want to. If not, that's fine. We'll go fuck ourselves.
Yeah, no, not bad. It was 6.5. I think is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. It's a nice, safe option.
Yeah, solid.
You're not going to be hating it.
Like,
I'll say that much.
if you're someone who likes to go into the servo and just try something new,
Yeah.
try it.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's not like you're going to throw half the can away. You're not going to waste your money.
Nah. You'll get through it easy.
You'll drink it and you'll enjoy it.
Yep.
All right.
What have we got?
Cricket World Cup.
Yes.
The pool stages, they're all done finally after about fucking 6 months.
Not gonna lie, I've enjoyed it though.
It's been good. It's just cricket on every night.
Yeah, just something to watch.
Kind of similar to the Big Bash. It's like in the background. You don't really
Yeah.
pay too much attention.
You can
to
walk
every
away,
ball, but
come
it's just
back.
kind of there in the background.
Yeah.
You know, you're sleeping. It's just kind of
It's on.
Yeah.
It's good.
But fuck, it's dragged on, hasn't it?
See, I don't think so. I'm sort of sad that the pool stages are over.
Really?
Because when I'm at work, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
something to watch.
It's something to watch, but you know.
And then when you're doing an overnight, they always finish at around 2-3 if it's a competitive game.
Yeah.
So
Well, there hasn't been many.
it's good for the old shift worker.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's all come to an end now.
Finals.
Before we get to finals, let's just talk about Maxwell, because we haven't spoken about him
Mr. Crampies.
since that incredible innings.
Yeah, wow. He's stupid.
Yeah, I went to bed after Stoinis got out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, or no, after Stark got out. I'm like, well, fuck, we've got no chance.
Yeah,
here. We
why
need 250 runs.
Is Stark...
I don't know why. Yeah, Cummins is going above him every other match. I don't know why he went above him that match. But anyway,
Yeah.
it worked out.
Fair enough. Like,
But yeah, I woke up thinking we'd probably lost by 200 runs.
yeah.
But then, Maxwell decided to just do his thing, eh?
I was at work and I saw the last 70 runs. Fucking unbelievable. I don't know if you've ever had cramps while playing cricket.
Plenty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
While you're batting? It's so
not so much.
uncomfortable.
I don't normally bat long enough to get cramps.
Well,
But when I'm keeping, I sort of...
I've only happened twice. It's when I scored 59 and it's when I scored 38.
Yeah.
And I was just out there for a long time. You can't move.
Yeah.
And he's an athlete. I'm no fucking athlete.
But just the eye on him to be able to just stand still and just fucking swing.
Yeah.
Like how he's getting that much power, especially some of those shots to the offside.
Yeah.
Like it's easy enough to kind of hit one,
Quick.
maybe over cow corner.
Around the corner, yeah.
When you're hitting through covers with absolutely no footwork, it's
Well, that's the
I've
thing.
never seen anything like it.
I can't even discredit Afghanistan's bowling because they were trying everything.
Yeah.
Full wide Yorkers, short ball, slow ball. I do feel bad because they were trying everything.
Yeah.
Like they really were. They weren't just sticking to one plan. They were giving him skittles, everything.
I think they probably could have bowled a little bit more short balls.
Yeah, I agree. But then the two short balls they bowled, he hit them for sixes,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there going, "How have you hooked that around the corner for a six?"
Yeah.
And yet he one short ball he somehow French cut and it just missed the stumps, and it went for 4. So the two really good short balls they bowled 10 runs.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. So they did try their best.
Where do you put that in terms of the greatest one-day innings that you've ever seen?
I reckon that's number 1, man.
Yeah.
Because it's hard because not many people our age will look back. We like the now. We think of the now.
Yeah.
But just in general, 201 in a one-dayer, coming out at 6/7, that's fucked.
I mean, the ones that spring to mind straight away is James Faulkner.
Yeah.
Against England when with Clint Mackay.
Yeah, only because it's Clint Mackay too. It's all storyline based.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the thing about a good innings.
And it was during that summer where we're just pumping England every game, and that was their first opportunity
to win.
England to win.
Yeah.
And then we, basically they had one hand on the game already won.
Yeah.
And then we took it away from them. So
that's what I mean. If Ricky Ponting's scoring 230 with fucking Steve Smith down the order as an example.
Yeah.
Like something random. It's not looked at as so impressive.
Well, look at Mitch Marsh. He got 170 odd.
And no one's
really talking about that
Yeah.
because he did it when we were 3 down. Not
Exactly
when
right.
we were 9 down.
And
so
obviously his strength of opposition.
yeah.
Because a lot of people have put a lot of respect on Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Because of this World Cup. And that's the beauty about the World Cup. When was the last Afghanistan match you watched? Be honest. I can't remember.
Yeah.
This World Cup was it.
Yeah,
But
they've really improved as a nation.
Oh, man.
They're certainly up there with being genuinely a competitive cricketing nation.
I think they're closer to the Sri Lankas, the Pakistans than we think.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I'm not discrediting Sri Lanka or Pakistan, but I'd say they're just outside the top 4, right?
Yeah.
The big 4, as so called, and I'm not putting England in there at the moment because they can get fucked. They're not that far away.
No.
And the Netherlands, it might not be 10 years from now, it might not be 20 years from now, but eventually, there's going to be some good cricketers coming out of the Netherlands. Like, think of the young kids now watching this World Cup. There'll be 4 kids in that country that will play for that team. I guarantee it.
Well, apart from the Netherlands, there hasn't been an easy
win.
Yeah.
Them and Bangladesh would be the 2.
Yeah.
I'd say. And England, if we're going off stats, and England.
Yeah.
Sri Lanka have been competitive. They just can't bat some days. It's so weird. They have a really good bowling attack, and then they just shit the bed with the bat sometimes.
Yeah. What about India? Did you watch their match against the Netherlands?
Virat Kohli's wicket was maybe the ugliest but funniest wicket I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. What did you think of that? Just fucking absolutely taking the piss, It's
I'm all for it. You know what, fuck it. It's the last game, you're undefeated. Have some fun. But I also think, fuck, that's a shit wicket to get. Good on him. Good on Virat, he got a wicket. But I just think back to that old interview when he first came into cricket, and that, you know how they say, Mitch O'Brien, off spinner. He was like, Virat Kohli, top order batsman, right arm fast, like bowler. And I just keep on picturing that and seeing the shit that he bowled for a wicket. At least Sharma bowled some fucking...
Well, he used to be an actual bowler.
That's what I mean. At least his was genuine, good wicket.
And then fucking Shubman Gill.
Oh, man.
He rolled the arm over as well.
Jesus Christ. He should just stick to Twitter and batting. Not even batting, maybe just Twitter.
Yeah. Give up on cricket, mate.
But yeah, India, as I said, this is their World Cup to lose now.
Yeah, well, pressure's on them. No one expects anyone else to really win. So, interesting. They've got New Zealand in the semis.
That's what I mean. I'm hoping New Zealand get some weird luck. Just something to go their way for once.
Well, it's kind of similar to the last World Cup, really, where India were dominant all throughout. And
Didn't they lose by 10 wickets?
And then, they lost to 10 wickets to Pakistan, I think.
England or it was someone weird.
And then, they lost in the semis to New Zealand.
Yep.
That was the game that went over 2 days because it had the washout.
Yeah, the washout.
Halfway through it.
Yep.
And they lost that one. So,
they should be winning this.
They lost the semis in 2015 as well, so they haven't got past the semis since 2011.
No injuries except for Hardik.
Yeah.
And even now, you can't. Is it Shreyas? You can't really kick him out. He's fucking.
Yeah.
I'd say he's their most consistent bat in the middle.
Probably.
I've never seen him get out. I feel like he's one bloke I just see batting every time I turn the India game on.
And their batting depth is very good as well.
Oh, fucking hell.
You get a couple of early wickets, you've got him down the order, you've got so many others.
And then you think you got him on the ropes, Jadeja walks out, I'm like,
he
for
comes
fuck's
in
sake.
at, 7 or 8 and just...
He's aggressive, that's his role. He just plays shots and fucking hits them well.
Yeah, so they're going to be very... I can't see anyone beating them.
What are your predictions for both games? Who meets in the final?
Well, I think India probably win.
I'm going India.
And then the other one, Australia, South Africa. That'll be a good game. I think they're very, very evenly matched teams. Actually, I think they're very strong at the top of the order. They both can score 400 plus.
Yep.
But they've also both got a batting collapse in them.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not even saying this to rip into you. I think this Australia-South Africa game is going to be based on who wins a toss.
Mm.
Like, no word of lie. South Africa don't like chasing.
Yeah.
So, for fuck's sake, just win a second toss, Pat. Like, the stats back it up too. They do not like chasing.
Load up. Australia win the toss.
Do not load up.
Can he go 2 weeks in a row? Has he got it in him? Or has he used
anyone from Blacktown, please, at around whatever time we're playing, confiscate.
Right, I'm loading up. Put the house on it.
Confiscate his phone, please.
We've got some money to play with this week after our...
Bales, if you're back,
please. After our Melbourne Cup win. We've got some money to play with. Money in the kitty. Australia to win the toss.
Phone, please, Bales. Confiscate.
Come on, Paddy.
I'm going to go... Look,
honestly,
I'm going India.
I agree with you. I think whoever wins the toss wins the game.
I'm going India, South Africa. I think we're just going to shit the bed.
Yeah.
I have this weird... I hope we don't.
I'll go...
We're sort of due for a loss.
I'll go South Africa. I'll go India, Australia. Because I like my country, unlike Mitch.
I love my country. It's just being a realist.
In all honesty, I think... Being a knockout game, I think South Africa haven't performed in the past. They've never made it past a semi-final in their entire World Cup history. Australia typically performs really well in knockout matches. And we've got big game players that have done it before. You've got Maxwell who can step up. Warner's a big game player.
Surely he's ready to go.
Steve Smith, the talk of him being dropped is ridiculous.
Fox Sports, can you fuck off?
His record in knockout games, I think he averages over 70.
Yeah.
In knockout games, so he load up on him to score some runs. Mitch Marsh,
just aggressive. Like
there's big game players there. Whereas South Africa, you look at them, they haven't done it before in big games. They've done it before.
Yeah, but
they haven't done it under this pressure. So just for that reason and that reason alone, I'll go Australia.
Look,
but I think the toss is going to have a lot to do with it. I think if it's South Africa, they're going to be tough to beat if they win the toss and bat first.
Oh, if they're setting a total, we're in some trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go South Africa just to be different. I want Australia to win. My heart wants Australia to win, but I'll go South Africa. Just why
not? The other thing that if you look at the weather in Kolkata, there's a cyclone that's coming around Thursday night.
You watch it get postponed for a week.
Friday. So if that happens, because South Africa finished above us on the ladder, they'll go through.
They'll go through, yeah.
So there is a reserve day on the Friday, but that's meant to be even worse than the Thursday. So depending on what's going on with that cyclone.
And in saying that, that's why you have to win all your matches. Like it sounds stupid, but that's why you should.
Oh well, that's the advantage of finishing above someone. You know? Yeah. Like there's no home ground advantage like you would normally have for finishing above someone, but you finished above them on the ladder. That's the reward you get. So.
Yep. So there you go. We're both going India, and then I'm going South Africa, and then Will is going Australia.
Can you see India? Can you see a world where India do lose, or do you think?
Of course, it's a final, semi-final. It doesn't matter. Regardless, when they hear the word final, something in the Indian cricket organisation, something happens. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's not media pressure. Because their media is cruisy. Really, they love them.
Yeah.
It's the complete opposite here. It's all tall poppy syndrome in Australia.
But you watch them turn if they do lose.
Of course they will.
Yeah,
but
because
again, regardless if India win or lose, they've been the best team in the comp by a country mile, and I think if they're going to win, it's going to be the first 7 overs of their bowling attack, which it has been every game.
Yeah,
their first 7 overs of their bowling, quality, has been unbelievable to watch.
You got Shami and Bumrah, they're taking wickets in the power play.
Yeah. And as a bowler, I love it. You probably sit there and go, this is shit, but as a bowler, you're just sitting there going, how the fuck are you doing this?
I just want to see a team, because they haven't been tested yet. That's the one thing that I reckon they haven't had to kind of fight hard for their wins.
Yeah.
You look at the other 3 teams that are in the semis, they've all had to fight hard to get at least one win.
I think New Zealand put on a good total.
So if there is some pressure applied, they haven't had to face that yet.
Yeah.
If they do have pressure, how do they deal with that?
That's right.
Do they kind of shit the bed? I don't know. Maybe they don't, but time will tell.
I hope New Zealand win the toss and bat, and just try and really put the foot down.
Yeah, they do like chasing though.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like against us, they looked like they weren't going to get close, and then somehow they were right there.
Have you noticed though, when you're playing cricket, a lot of teams want to chase, which I never understood because you always, as I guess an Australian, you win the toss, you bat first.
You got to remember,
especially when it's 35 degrees.
Yeah, you got to remember the teams we're playing. A lot of young fellas.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
It's an old school mentality.
Yeah, but are they growing up watching the Indian team winning, chasing all the time? Have they got that mentality? You win the toss, you bowl first, so you can chase.
Possibly, or maybe they just back their bowling ability and just batting. If it comes, it comes. Whereas, the old saying is the scoreboard is your
runs on the board.
12th man.
Yeah,
and it was. Look at the other team; they get 110. That's piss easy, really. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Yeah, if you're batting first, you're scoring more than that.
But that's what I mean. 110 now looks like 410 because the heat. You're fatigued. You're probably a bit dehydrated without realising you haven't eaten.
Yeah.
It's
an interesting one.
Maybe it could be a thing only the young because the other captain was older than me and we both laughed. He said, "Just know if I win, I'm batting." And I said, "Same here."
Yeah.
And when I told our team that were bowling, all the younger fellas were "Oh yeah."
Okay.
Whereas the rest of us were "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
So maybe. And they had more young fellas than us on the other team, proper 21, and and they were spewing to be batting. You could just tell they just wanted to get out there and rip in. So maybe
it's an interesting because I know a few years ago it wasn't as much people wanted to people still wanted to bat first, whereas I've just noticed this year and last year in particular people.
It's pretty much just a given, hey. As soon as you want to toss, you just knew you were fielding at one point.
So
maybe.
Wonder what the reason is, but yeah, I reckon India playing well because obviously a lot of the teams we play are very Indian teams.
Yeah, a lot of young Indians.
So yeah, I wonder if that has something to do with it, India preferring, as in like at the highest level, prefer to bowl first and chase. Whether that reflects down.
Maybe it's just a mentality thing. They just want to. Who knows?
Interesting, but anyway,
I'm a bowler, so I don't care what we do first.
Yeah. Team of the tournament.
I've got mine written down.
Have you?
With stats.
Fuck, someone's prepared.
Dude, I'm prepared. I'll go first in that case.
Yeah.
And this is my list. This isn't the fucking team of the tournament, so shut up. This is me, Mitchell Bryan. I'm a bowler, so don't at me. We're going to go 1 through 11, and then maybe 12th man.
Yeah.
So at number 1, I've gone Quinton de Kock.
Yep.
This man has scored 591 runs at an average of 65.66, with a high score of 174. I think he's only missed out once, getting South Africa off to a mad start, so he's my number 1.
Mm-hmm.
To pair with Quinton, I've gone Mitch Marsh.
As an opener.
And reason being, he's been aggressive, he's been good to watch. He scored 426 runs at an average of 60, with a high score of 177 that he did the other day. Number 3, Rachin Ravindra. Ravindra.
Him.
Sorry. Yeah, he's been amazing. I never knew of him pre-ODI tournament, so for me this has been good. Find someone new to watch. He scored a whopping 565 runs at an average of 70, with his best being 123, meaning he's pretty much only missed out once.
Yeah.
Really, like when you look at those stats. Number 4, Virat Kohli. He scored the most runs in the tournament, and he scored 594 runs at an average of 99.
Yeah, I guess he's alright.
I couldn't actually find his highest, so it's 100 because he's fucking scored a couple. But
he hasn't scored many big hundreds.
That's what I mean. It's just been like 108.
He fucking selfishly kind of works his way up to 100,
which is fine because when you're averaging 99, who gives a fuck? Fair play to him. I can't even hate him on that. This one, I've gone Rassie van der Dussen. He scored 442 runs at an average of 55. Down the order, not in the sense, but, solid in that position, in my opinion. This one was very biased, and I don't give a fuck, so shut up. Glenn Maxwell at 397 runs at an average of 79, with his best being that mammoth 201. Reason being, he can bowl, he's a skillful fielder.
His bowling is really good. Economy rate's under 5.
That's what I mean. So he's just in, but I've got him in there as a batsman.
Yeah.
Just because of that fucking shit I saw the other night.
Yeah.
I feel like many people would have him there. Fellow name sharer, Mitch Santner. He's taken 16 wickets with his best being 5 for 59. Every time I see him bowl, there's chances.
He angers me.
Why?
He just looks shit.
And he
gets wickets. Yeah. I don't understand it. I don't understand how he's so effective.
Every time I've watched him, he
doesn't really spin the ball.
But that's what I mean.
He's just fucking.
But he's
shit.
16 wickets.
It works for him.
The next one, I had to throw one of the brothers in there. Bas de Leede.
Who?
From the Netherlands.
Oh.
16 wickets with a best of 4 for 62. He's our most known player, and for good reason. He bats as well. So he's in there. Adam Zampa, of course, 22 wickets, best 4 for fucking 8.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. And now into my opening bowlers. I'm gonna butcher this, so don't come at me. Dilshan Madashankar.
Yeah.
Sri
Lankan.
I fucking like him a lot. And if he's not doing anything around the Big Bash, come to the Sixers, dude. I'm very big on him. 21 wickets, 5 for 80 is his best. And to finish it off, this one again was my pick, Mohammad Shami. The way this cunt's bowling is fucked. Can you please retire? You're bowling fucking too well. 16 wickets at 5 for 18 as his best. And as 12th man, I don't know, maybe Shakib Al Hassan for being a shit cunt. So there's my 12.
Get him on the stopwatch, eh?
So he's on there. Actually, sorry, Shakib, you've been timed out. I've removed you from the squad, you shit bloke. So yeah, that's my squad. Quinton, Mitch Marsh, Ravindra, Kohli, Van der Dussen, Maxwell, Santner, Bastaleed, Adam Zampa, Madashankar, and Mohammed Shami. Thanks for coming.
I like it.
What's yours, mate? I've given you 2 or 3 minutes there to conjure up something.
We've got some ideas. I'm with you with Quinton.
Oh,
I think
unreal.
Every match, he just gets South Africa off to a flyer, and they just build from there. So he's a big part of why they're done as well as they have.
I agree.
So yeah, he's there, and you need a wicketkeeper in your team. So
that's true.
He's been the best. When you look at all the wicketkeepers, he's by far the best. I can't think of anyone even remotely.
I was actually going to ask you that.
Keeper.
Who would you say is the best keeper? Take Quinton out of the discussion.
As a keeper batsman or purely as a keeper?
Keeper batsman, because they're all they
because I don't think technically Quinton is the best keeper, but he just well and truly makes
overall. I think he's only dropped 2 chances, and they've been stupidly hard.
Yeah.
Like the ones I know, one of them he almost snapped his neck.
Who
Who would you say? It's not Ben Inglis.
apart from De Kock?
Yeah.
Right, there hasn't been anyone standing.
That's what I mean.
Who's India got as keeper?
Is that Rahul?
No, Ishan Kishan? Is that him?
I actually don't know.
KL.
It's
Rahul.
it's
He's
KL.
kept a
KL,
few games. Hasn't done much with the bat.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to ask you.
Latham for New Zealand.
Being a keeper,
He's
no one
scored
stood out.
a couple of runs, I guess.
But anyways, back to your team.
Yeah.
Quinton's the best.
Yeah, Quinton
face it.
is the opener, and opening with him, I'm going Rohit Sharma, just above Warner.
That's fair. He's been unreal.
Who do you have as your other opener? Oh, you had Marsh.
I had Marsh, only because I'm going more aggression up the top.
Yeah.
I'm just going pure left, right, aggression.
Yeah, no, I'll go Rohit Sharma. You need a captain as well, so he can captain the team.
Yep, fair.
Who was your captain, by the way?
Can I just pick anyone?
He picks up.
Best to lead, mate. What a name to have as your captain.
Fair enough. He's winning the
Or
tosses, isn't he?
yeah, exactly right. Or Van der Dussen. 2 good names.
As long as it's not Cummins, you're right.
No, he's not even in the team, dude.
I'm going with you with the Ratchet Ravindra.
Rashin.
Sorry.
That's right. Ratchet and Clank. Fucking hell. Sorry, Rat. Sorry, mate.
So he's in the team. A bit like you, I've never heard of the bloke until this tournament, but
he makes a
he's
DSC
doing well.
that look cool.
He does.
That black sticker DSC looks cool.
I mean, Uzi makes it look cool, but
he's not in the team.
Yeah.
You know? We love Uzi.
Well, not yet. I haven't named my team yet. He could find his
How
way
the
in
fuck
there.
could he... He hasn't played a lick of fucking... Hold on.
I don't know. He's been good on the socials.
He has been very good on, like, the odd... Wasn't he commentating at one point too? For a game or two?
No, I don't think so.
Or for a different coverage, maybe?
He's playing Shield cricket.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, there you go. I'm too much into the World Cup.
Yeah, no, he's playing for Brisbane, mate. Scored 100 and 150 or something the other day.
He's a New South Welshman, the bastard.
Yeah, through and through.
Bastard.
Yeah, scored 150 for Queensland, batting at 4. So can't find his way opening for his state, but
Yep.
can for Australia anyway. Now this pains me to say, but we'll go Virat at 4.
Why does it pain you, dude?
I just hate the cunt.
He's only averaging 99.
Yeah, fuck him. Selfish.
But could he do it over a test career like Sedon?
Well, that's it.
No, he could.
No. But just I don't know. Maybe I don't have him because I feel like
Be honest. If you don't want him in there, pick another.
I don't want him in
Well,
there.
pick another. Be honest. This is your team. This isn't like.
I don't want. I feel like he's a selfish player. I don't think he's going to get on well with the other blokes.
2 of the 100s were selfish. I can admit that, but the rest have been, needed.
Yeah, I just don't want him. The boys don't want him.
Well, you
come back. It's not my call. The boys don't want him.
All right, come back to 4
so
if you need time.
We'll get back to there.
Okay.
Number 5, I've got. Who else has been scoring run? Who do you have as your 5?
Who do I have as my 5? I believe at my 5 I've gone Rassie Van der Dussen.
Is he your Netherlands bloke?
Or you could... No, that's South African, mate. Or you could go Markram. Markram's been very good.
Markram? Yeah. He's been alright, hasn't he? Why go Markram?
Van der Dussen scored more runs, but that's
Has
fine. Hey, he's my captain.
Yeah, we'll go Markram.
Nice.
I think. Who's batting for India?
Dude, I wanted to have this man in. I'm going to pronounce it wrong.
Anyway,
I wanted Treyas. He's been fucking cool to watch, man.
Actually, you know what? Maxwell at 5. I think he's good enough to be 5.
He's like my X Factor player.
And then for 6, we'll have someone.
So you don't have to have it. This is what I did. I didn't put an all rounder in because
Maxwell's your all rounder, really.
I put him in as a batsman.
Yeah.
Not as a bowler, so to speak.
Yeah, we'll go Shreyas Iyer.
He's good, eh?
He's been really good.
I like him.
I'll get him in the team somewhere. He can go 5. Maxwell at 6.
You know what's weird? He looks sort of odd,
but
cool at the same time. He's got like a child's face but a man's body.
Then we're going Marco Jansen.
Jansen? Yep.
Jansen or Jansen?
Jansen.
Jansen. Right.
Jansen? Yeah.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter. You're saying it correctly regardless.
So he's there.
All 6 foot
as
10
well.
of him. Fuck, he's big.
Jadeja as well. He's just, bats, bowls.
Good.
Fields alright too. He's just quite a good player. Zambo I've got to have in there.
Best spinner you'd say by stats, really.
Yeah, and then the 2 Indian blokes, Shami and Bumrah.
Fuck, they're good.
Can't leave any of them out.
Like, I'm surprised, without being mean, I'm surprised Bumrah's body is held up. Because that poor bastard at the moment's made out of paper.
Yeah. So
fuck, they've been good.
I've got a number 4. I'm putting Mitch Marsh there.
Okay, put him in the 4.
I know he hasn't batted 4 all tournament, but
I thought you would have had your mate Marnus.
Marnus, no, not quite.
Hasn't
quite done enough.
We'll put an edit up and let us know who has the better team in your opinion.
Yeah. Mine does not have Virat, so I'm probably going to get a little bit of hate from the Indian.
And that's fine, but
fans there, but
But I don't have Shreyas, and I'm big on him.
It's a team decision.
Yeah, that's right.
The boys don't want him there. Hey,
that's fair. Who's your captain again? Quinton.
No.
I bet say if you're
Rohit.
putting Quinton and Warner in the same team, that's a lie. Hence why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I had to pick one alpha. And let's be real. Now we can look on it. Quinton fucking owned Warner that day.
Oh yeah.
And that series. And just as a whole. Alright. That's our teams.
That's
Thanks.
it. Yeah, alright. Well, let's go on to... We've got some NRL news.
Not much of a news, but...
Not much of a news,
The
but
draw.
the draw has come out.
No player movement yet, so it's all very...
No.
They're basing it off last year, let's be real.
Yeah.
But that's fair.
So the draw's come out. I do want to just bring your attention
Here we go.
to a couple of things.
Here we fucking go.
Well, first thing, round 1 in Vegas. I'm very excited for that.
I'm still pissed off that Manly are going.
I don't get it.
Why?
Well, the reason...
Even Manly fans are fucking
The
confused.
reason is because Hugh Jackman is a fan of Manly. So I think they're thinking he's going to sell it for
What
him.
has Hugh Jackman done
I don't
for
fucking
fucking Manly?
He doesn't do anything, but he's... I don't know.
What the fuck?
He likes them, so...
You've got more chance of sending a betting agency over there for Manly.
Yeah. So,
Send Shaquille O'Neal.
But honestly, that is their reasoning of having Manly.
What the fuck?
Which is ridiculous, because who the fuck in Vegas is going to know where Manly is?
I don't know if this was a meme.
What Manly is.
I heard that Margot Robbie was a Bulldogs fan. She would sell more fucking tickets than that old fuck.
Yeah,
No?
But...
She's sexy too. No,
Yeah, but the poor Vegas people that would have to sit through a Bulldogs game.
True.
You don't want that for them.
But then again, true.
I think they really missed a trick though.
Send the wires, dude.
Well, no, yes, but
They deserve a trip.
but they missed a trick, I think, with the Raiders, because
They're playing at
their stadium.
Las Vegas Raiders
Yeah.
home stadium, which is arguably considered top 2 in the NFL.
Canberra, maybe they might not know where Canberra is, but they're going to hear Raiders and they're
just going to get around them.
They're going to get around them.
It's a typical American fan.
It's going to be their favourite team.
Exactly right. And it's that bright green, because the Raiders in their country...
Whereas a lot of people are going to show up to this game not really going for anyone.
Exactly
So you're not going to have that passion. You put the Raiders in there, you're going to have the whole stadium cheering them.
There's something there.
Get the Viking Club going.
And you know what's funny? The Raiders, Las Vegas, are black.
Yeah.
Their whole logo, their whole stadium is black.
Yeah.
So imagine just seeing this bright green,
Yeah.
same name, same mascot. How sick would that look?
Yeah.
This dark black stadium with this bright green just piercing out.
Yeah.
They missed the
I
trick.
get the Sydney Roosters. I get
Biggest club in Sydney.
Brisbane Broncos.
Biggest club in Brisbane.
People know those places. People have heard of Sydney. They've heard of Brisbane. Right. They've heard of Melbourne. Get them over.
Yeah.
And put the Raiders there.
Could you not just send 6 teams?
That would have made sense to me.
Why not send 6 teams?
Oh, you could.
Like, the Warriors deserve a holiday. I think we can all agree on that.
No, fuck the Warriors.
No, come on, dude. Take that back.
Leave them in New Zealand.
I hope fucking Warriors destroy you 60-10 again. Or whatever the score was that time they versed you. Dogs.
No. Well, you're going to carry on like that.
Yeah, bring it up. Let's go.
Sharks.
Yeah.
What's going on with their draw?
Explain to me.
Right.
Hit me.
The bottom 4 teams.
Where?
You play them twice.
When? Who?
What do you mean who?
Who
Teams that finished...
I don't know who finished bottom 4. NRL season's done.
The teams that finished in the last 4. I don't know. The Tigers, Bulldogs, maybe the Dragons.
The Dragons is fine because that's our rival.
Yeah.
That one, it doesn't matter because that's always a coin flip of a game, regardless of form.
Maybe the Dolphins. I don't know. But whoever finished in the bottom 4, play them twice. The top 4 teams, apart from the Warriors, you don't play any of them twice.
You know what I find?
So you don't play Penrith twice, you play them once. You play Brisbane once.
You know what I find fascinating? And I think you can agree with it. Why does the NRL outsource the draw?
Yeah.
They outsource to a third party.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Eels should be versing Storm twice.
Yeah.
Because of the rivalry. It's still there, let's face it. It's still there. Eels should be versing the Bulldogs twice. Because that rivalry is still there. Why don't the NRL look at that and go, the Sharks have been beefing with fucking Canberra.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Well, you've got Canberra twice.
Oh, good. Cause
so the only teams that finished in the top 8 that you play twice is Canberra and the Warriors.
Fuck, the Warriors. We versed them round 1. I saw our round 1 in New Zealand. Thanks. Thanks. Jesus. We're going to get fucking railed.
Well, you've got the next 26 rounds to fucking make up for it,
dude, Warriors at home, round 1.
The 2 grand final teams you play once.
That's fine.
Melbourne, one of the best teams in the comp. Play once. Roosters, they're always up there. Play once.
After what, 2017, NRL said, the Melbourne Sharks...
you should be playing Melbourne twice.
Yeah. Because in my opinion, there's still fucking beef there.
Yeah.
There's still
if you played a grand final against them in the last 15 years...
It should be ongoing.
You should be playing twice.
See, I'm fine with Panthers because... There's nothing there. It's a fucking Cronulla.
Yeah.
And, so I'm fine with that one. But I agree with you with the Storm. We should still be playing the Storm twice, still be playing the Canberra Raiders twice, and the Dragons twice. Because they're our 3 big rivalries. So I would say.
Yeah.
What would you say the Eels would be? Still Bulldogs?
Bulldogs.
Because history.
I think Penrith.
Penrith now, I agree.
Maybe the Tigers as well.
Battle of I don't know. Yeah, it's hard.
You just 2 Western Sydney teams.
Yeah, and why not just get them fucking having it? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Manly as well.
Yeah, true. Because of fucking Watmow and all that sort of shit going on through the years. Wasn't that a great contract? Fucking hell.
So, but yeah, no, I just thought I'd bring that up because,
I agree.
By far, Cronulla have the easiest draw.
Yeah. You watch, but all these shit teams are going to come fucking good.
Well, that's it. You can base it off last year, but then Warriors.
Example.
Are they going to finish top 4? Probably not.
This is where I have an issue with this. What do you want to call it? Form. Who would have thought the Cowboys would have been shit last year? Be honest.
Yeah.
No one. We versed them twice, killed them twice, and they forgot to leave that out in the stats. But we all, I think you and I can agree. We think the Cowboys will probably bounce back to what they finished the season like.
Well, I think you can play them once too, so
That's what I mean. And I'm happy with that because fuck Cowboys. It's only homes. We don't really hate anyone else. We love Townsend.
Yeah, we hate homes, don't we?
You hate homes. I enjoyed the hit the other week. That was good. But yeah, I agree. I don't think they should outsource.
No.
I think it's fucking stupid.
I think they have some say because the big rivalries always happen twice. You've got Souths and Roosters, they're always playing twice.
Yeah.
So I think they have some input.
But I reckon the NRL are clueless in that sense.
It's we've got 5 games
that
we play teams off a bye.
Again.
So last year, I think we had 4 times. We've got 5 now this time.
What?
Where a team has the bye and then the following week we play that team.
See, that's what I mean.
We've got 3 5-day turnarounds more than any other team in the NRL.
Fucking hell.
Like, I don't understand how they can't fix those to make that fair.
Especially considering...
Like, obviously, you're not going to be able to play each team twice, right?
Yeah, which is fine.
There's always going to be some unfairness there. But when you're playing teams off a bye and you're playing teams off 5-day turnarounds, that bit should be fair.
What are we at now? 26 round? 25 rounds?
Yeah, something like that.
I think drop it to 23. 22. Play everyone once, key rivalries twice, and that's it. So, example, yours would be Panthers, ours would be Dragons, Manly's would be... Who would Manly's be?
Melbourne, probably.
Yeah, Melbourne. Broncos, Titans. You know, really emphasise...
Yeah.
Have a home, have an away.
Yeah.
Really bring that rivalry feel to the game. Because, like, Bulldogs, Eels, I'd say 2008, 2007, like 6 through 8, unreal.
Even beyond that, probably 9, 10.
That's what I mean. They hated each other.
Yeah.
They would sell out the stadium.
Yeah.
Now it's
I remember you go to ANZ and just a normal Friday night club game, you get 50,000.
Yeah, easily. And that's just because of a rivalry. It wasn't because of fucking the players. Because let's face it, your teams back then were not great.
Yeah.
But because of how big it felt, it was hectic. I don't know, fuck the NRL. They just need to look at things a bit simpler, I think.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, not my problem. We'll take it. Thanks, boys. We'll still come fucking 7th, but that's alright.
Well, that's it. You don't have to beat a top 8 team and you still make the 8.
Yeah, I guess. I think, I don't like it. Because I still enjoy it.
And it's been the same the last 2-3 years. It's not like...
Well, the last 2, 100%.
It's not like it gets shared around by who has the easiest draw. I reckon they just copy and paste the draws every year.
Yeah, not that I feel bad for you lot, but now it's the second year in a row you've copped that buy shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... Fuck Eels fans and fuck the Eels. Because I was once one, so fuck myself. But I hate... Look, it's unfair that you're playing them off the bye, but how have they fucked that up 2 years running?
Yeah.
That's what I don't get. It's because I think you're going to be world beaters, and it's... But you can't predict that shit, because look at the Cowboys last year. Look at the Wires last year.
The other way you can kind of do it, I guess, is you just base it off last year's ladder results, and you just have the shit teams playing each other twice, and then the good teams playing each other twice.
Yeah.
Like, if you're making the 8, you should be playing more top 8 teams than bottom 8 teams.
But then you look at the Dragons, right? They didn't lose many games by more than 6.
Yeah.
Last year. They got pumped the odd time, but most of their games they lost by 6 or less. Like, if they win 4 instead of losing 8, they're almost in the top 8.
Yeah.
I know, NRL's a weird fucking sport, let's be real. It's hard to go off form in a rugby league match. It's a one-off match. It's 2 points and that's it. There's no...
But one match I do want to bring your attention to. The Roughrigs Cup.
The Roughrigs Cup, dude.
Round 13. It's a Thursday night.
You know what's funny? That's the first time we've played like mid-season. We're always playing like round 2, round 3, round 4.
We're playing at Bankwest or Combank.
Yep. We'll be going.
We'll have to.
We'll be there. I'll be bringing me Sharkies with me.
So that's something to really look in. Put it in your calendar. Cause
I do like Combank too. Good stadium.
It's a great stadium. Best stadium in the country, I reckon.
Oh, Suncorp's pretty fucking good.
Suncorp. I've never been to Suncorp, so I can't comment on that. The new Allianz.
We might have to do Magic Round this year.
I'll tell you what.
Get a few of the boys. Head up there. Girls. Hey, I'm not discriminating.
We can do Vegas.
Fucking hell. It's actually quite cheap. Have you seen the packages?
No.
Pretty cheap. Flights, stay included, game included.
Yeah.
I think the highest package was like $7,000.
That's not bad, eh?
And I looked at the hotels that you get to pick from. They're all 4-star and above.
Yeah.
I think the NRL have obviously put some money towards it, like the tickets, so to speak. So
subsidise
the cost, so they can obviously make profit off it elsewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite cheap. If you had time in advance to plan your trip, it wouldn't break your bank really.
Still got time, mate.
All right.
Also, the other good thing I think, Women's Origins 3 games.
Good, finally.
Because that was just an absolute joke last year.
New South Wales win, but
1-1, and then
New South Wales win, but Queensland on aggregate won, so they were celebrating and.
I don't know who fucking decided to do that. That was.
And it should be the curtain raiser for the men's game. Like seriously.
I think 2 of them should be. Have your one standalone game, and then Origin 1 and 3. The one in Sydney and the one in
So the neutral one by itself.
The neutral one, you have it at North Sydney Oval.
I don't mind that, to be honest.
Or at, Combank Stadium or up in Townsville Stadium. One of those, around 30,000. Because they did well last year. They pretty much, I don't know if they sold them out, but they were close. They got a fair few people there.
I actually really like that idea. That's a good idea.
So you have your one standalone game that you really build towards your families, or your...
Make it a good night too.
Yeah.
So it's not fucking Thursday night, 8-10
Yeah,
p.m.
exactly. You put it during the bye rounds, when there's only like 4 games going.
Yeah.
So you have all the attention on that.
Yep.
And then the other 2 games, you have them as the curtain raisers to the men's. That way they get the opportunity of playing in front of 80,000 people or 50,000 people.
And see what pressure could do.
And yeah, people will come in early. Like,
yeah, mate.
If you're going to the men's one, you're like, oh, we'll go and watch the women's.
Because I'm a bit stingy. If I'm going for a sporting event, I try and get as much fucking sport as I can get. So.
Well, it's like the grand final. You see
New South Wales Cup, Queensland Cup,
yeah,
and then the merger thing. And
I mean, you're not going to get the whole stadium there, but you get probably at least half full.
I'd say you get at least 60%.
Yeah.
Like, there are a lot of families out there that have daughters that play.
Especially for the second half.
I'd go just because I know a friend's pretty close to making NRLW. And I'm only going just basis off one day she could be in that.
Yeah. So, that's what I would do.
Yeah. No, bro, your idea is actually schmick. Have the 1 and 3.
Because I get why they don't want to be the curtain raiser. They want their own event. I understand that.
That's 100% fair.
So I still have that, but I don't think there's enough interest to have 3 games and make them all standalone.
Let's put it this way, bro. I work with 3...
Like, I think they've got it this year, and they're obviously going to attract people there. They're going to get crowds, no doubt about it. But I don't know. It just as a spectacle, growing the game, I think you're going to get more viewers because people that wouldn't normally watch it
would go.
I think would go, and then they're saying, "Oh fuck, these are actually quite good
players, regardless of gender."
They fucking hit fucking hard.
Sometimes the girls go a bit harder.
Yeah.
Just because they sort of can.
And you don't have as much wrestle in it, so it's actually quite a faster game.
I was just about to say that there's no... Like, there is, they do work on it. Oh, because I know,
Yeah.
But it's a bit loose.
Yeah.
It's a bit... It's a bit early 2000s.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
And the girls like it too. I have a mate that's on the cuffs of it, NRLW, and she tells me their training schemes, and it's just interesting.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I've worked with 3 girls at my work over the last 2 years, and they've all played footy of some level. Our age, younger, older.
Yeah.
So it's picking up in popularity. Let's face it, dude, if we have girls, kids one day and we have a girl, I dare say one of them is going to be playing either cricket or footy. Living in the household they would.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, we'll go on to our best bets now, eh?
Best bets. I'll let you go first since you're the most recent winner.
Yeah. Well, we didn't quite win last week.
We needed a cool-off period. We did.
Well, they're just, Sportsbet, they're reaching out to us. They're taking too much money off.
Yeah. Will's just sucking them dry, so to speak.
Unfortunately, England, they do love their moral victories. They love playing for pride.
They do.
Nothing on the line for them, and they got the win against Pakistan. So that let us down. So we didn't quite get up, but...
Before you start, I can see a lot of legs here.
Well, 4 legs.
Oh, so...
Not too extravagant. But the pricing is. So, 24.37.
I guess it depends what the legs are.
Well, I shall tell you.
Tell me.
Quinton de Kock against Australia. We've already spoken about how he has been getting South Africa off to great starts.
Can you screenshot that for me, please? Thank you.
$2.06 for him to score 40 runs. Okay. Do we see that as a likely possibility?
A touch risky, but the way he's been playing, I'd say 3% of it, he's going to get there.
Steve Smith, he's a big game player.
He is.
The last game, he scored, 63 or something? So he's getting back into form.
Not out.
I think in World Cup knockout games, he averages over 70.
Yep.
I think he's got 200s and 350s or something like that. It's absolutely insane how he loves the pressure, loves the big moments. He is a big game player. For him to score 50, $2.90. Chuck that in your multi.
I like the start of this. Very risky, but very high reward.
Now this one, I'm not sure, so I'll leave that to last. Maharaj.
Yes.
Spinner, Australia. It's going to be a turner based on Kolkata.
Calcutta, yeah. Playing on a fucking creek.
We've had a lot of struggles against spin.
We have indeed.
So for him to take 2 wickets, I don't think is much of a stretch.
Yep.
Now, this one is probably not based on current form, but based on what he's done in the past, and I'm just going to back him.
That's fair.
Mitchell Starc to take 2 wickets. So again, nothing too extravagant, but I think it's a big game. He is a big game player as well.
He is.
I just think he hasn't performed well. All the pressure is on him. People are talking about him being dropped. At the end of the day, he's probably our best one-day World Cup bowler of all time.
Yep.
The last 2 World Cups, he's been the leading wicket taker of the entire tournament.
Yep.
So there's without a doubt he has the ability, Mitchell Starc.
So
he can get 2 wickets. So putting all those 4 together.
Yeah, read them out.
Quinton de Kock, 40 runs. Steve Smith, 50 runs plus. Mitchell Starc, 2+ wickets. And Maharaj, 2+ wickets.
What's that paying?
You would think not too much because they're for, not paying a whole
First
lot.
2 are wild, like on the wilder side. The last 2, more, it's there.
You can see them all happening.
Yeah, you can see every single one happening.
That's paying $24.
Jesus Christ.
So, hey, you do win some, you lose more.
That's it.
But
Will's gotten good at this.
You're winning this one, I reckon. So, house on it. What's yours?
I actually like that. Yours feels more risky, but now I'm looking at mine's all run based. So we're staying at the same game. I've also gone Quinton de Kock to score 20 runs plus. I've gone Rassie van der Dussen to score 30 plus runs. I've gone Travis Head to bounce back and score 30 runs, and I've gone Stephen Spielberg Smith to score 40 plus runs. This is a 4-leg multi, and this is $10.54.
Okay.
I've just gone runs because I think there's going to be runs scored.
Yep.
But I think by different people, I've gone my 2 big dogs in Quinton and Smith.
Yep.
And Head hasn't hit him well recently, but I think he'll get us off to a start. I think he might take his time and then start to hit. And then Rassie van der Dussen, my vice captain for my team of the comp, because why not? He's just been solid.
Yep.
He hasn't missed out. So there's my 4 legs for you. And remember, we're just idiots. We play logo cricket. We have fun. We hobby bet. So don't take this for gospel. And if you do, you're an idiot.
No, you're not. Do it.
Don't listen to Mr.
Put the house on it.
Mr. Toss over here, Mr. Moth.
Mate, we're in good form. We are in sensational form. The
Nah.
floodgates have opened.
You're like 0 from 5.
1 from 5.
No, well, you didn't technically put on.
Hey?
Did you put on?
For the toss?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Exactly right. So,
But hey, I'm picking horses at the Melbourne Cup. I can do it all.
Will wishes the Melbourne Cup was every week. That's all he wishes.
So, all I'm saying
So, yes,
is if you don't jump on, your loss.
Gamble responsibly, please. Thank you.
You win some, you lose more.
You sound like the guy from the advert.
Hire me, Sportsbet. So yeah, what's your question of the week?
Question of the week. It's just a simple one, but
Okay.
also very individualised.
I like simple. Simple's good.
What are your? It's up to you. 3 or 5. What is your 3/5 favourite dishes?
We'll go 3.
We'll go 3.
Favorite dishes.
Like so, to give you an example, nachos
Okay.
as a dish, gyros, Greek gyros as a dish, halal snack pack. So I'll give you my number 3.
Yep.
What do you think? I'm going with a chicken parmigiana.
Nice.
Or a chicken with a topper as a whole. So, your carbonara toppers with mushroom,
Do you have a preference, or you just like them all?
Honestly, I like them all, but that, white creamy carbonara sauce with some mushrooms and bacon.
Bosciola.
Bosciola, that's the one, is probably my favourite. But I like all of them. I don't discriminate against. There's one that's actually done at the Pioneer. I don't know if you've been there. It's a little pub in Penrith.
Yeah.
They have 26 different toppers. They do this bacon mozzarella barbecue number. Holy fuck. You can order it in 200, 300 or 500 grams. It's fucking outstanding. But yeah, that's my number 3.
Okay.
So a schnitzel with a topper.
What's your 2?
What's my 2? I'd have to say lamb gyros.
Okay.
I love the way the Greeks cook their lamb, adding it into a little wrap with some tzatziki, some Greek salad ingredients, paprika, with that beautiful lamb. That's a game over for me. I could eat that every day, easily, I think. And then number 1 is a burrito. I think it is the greatest food invention of all time.
Mm.
You can wrap anything into it, and off you go. That's it. But shout out to the Mexicans.
What kind of burrito?
A Mexican burrito.
It's very broad there.
Alright, let's go. Spicy chicken with, all your bits. Your beans, your rice, your guac, your tomato, your queso. Everything.
I don't like any of that.
You are fucking a pig. You're a moth, dude. Have you had time to think of your 3?
Yeah. I'll give you something.
Can I predict Will's? Bangers and mash, number 3. Steak and veggies, number 2. And a fucking meat pie, number 1.
You're close.
A Leamington on the side.
Hot chips, tomato sauce.
Devon sandwich.
Bit of fairy bread.
What is it? What's your number 3, mate?
Number 3. I do like your chicken parmigiana.
Yep, cool.
Fan
favourite.
Can't go wrong, can you?
You
don't have a
can't.
bad one.
You can't.
You never have a chicken parmigiana and regret ordering it.
Yeah, no. There could be bad ones out there. You just deal with it, though.
Yeah. The only thing I will say that lets it down is when you have the chips underneath.
Yeah, the good places, no. Unless it's saucy. If it's saucy galore, fair play. But if there's no... Put them to the side, mate. Move them over. Let them breathe.
It's okay the first couple of bites.
Yeah.
Because they're still not quite soggy. So you actually eat them with the parmigiana. It's kind of like,
Yep.
loaded fries with it. And
Yep.
It's alright. But then by the time you get to the end, they're all soggy and
I might go there Friday night at the Pioneer.
Yeah.
It's fucking... You'd love it, dude. It's like fucking unreal. It's just a small pub. Not much to it. Good.
I might have to give it a go.
It's fucking... It's on the way to Penrith. It's fucking really good.
So we'll go that number 3.
Pun.
Number 2, snack pack.
Yep. I thought that would have been your 1.
No.
Without being funny.
No, go snack
What's
pack.
your snack... Give us your snack pack order.
Mixed.
Yep.
With lamb.
Yep.
Bit of cheese.
Yep. Sauce.
Barbecue.
Just barbecue.
Garlic.
Yep.
And sweet chili.
Sweet chili. Normal chili. Oh, you don't like chili.
I don't like chili.
That's fair.
Sweet chili. See,
sweet chili. That's right.
You have like a little bit of.
If you
not
can't,
spice, but you have
something.
Just a bit of extra,
Yeah. If you can't tolerate that's fair.
So.
I'm gonna hate you, but I understand it.
What do you have?
I'm a chili guy. Chili and garlic.
Just chili.
Chili garlic.
No barbecue?
No. I like barbecue, but just not as a whole. Like 3.
Fair.
But I'm with you.
Then my number 1, burgers.
Burgers.
Love a good burger.
What's your favourite burger from your favourite shop? Shout them out.
Quarter pounders, eh?
Fuck off, cunt.
No.
You didn't just say your favourite burger was a fucking quarter pounder.
No.
You didn't.
Of course not. It's a big one.
People.
No, it's the McCrispy.
He's fucking... He's missing...
How good's the McCrispy,
He's
eh?
been 3 weeks with that Monopoly and he's going fucking mental.
No, I like the double beef and bacon burgers that you get from like...
A shop.
Just a good burger shop.
You've had Burger Room?
I have. They're expensive.
Expensive, but I reckon that's your favourite. That style, double beef, bacon.
I like the ones at Black Bear.
Like, proper actual... What about Benny-Gort?
They're pretty good.
You do like...
They are pretty good.
He's just solid, eh? Shout out James.
Doesn't let you down.
He doesn't. And he's got a good yarn on him.
Oh, he certainly does. We'll have to get him on one episode already.
Bro, he's going to be a special guest. We'll do it at the shop. Takes orders while he's fucking... Yeah, guys, what do you want? Small cap? Yep.
So that's my 3.
I've just read the show notes. I do this every week. I thought that was the last question. There's one more there.
There's one more.
And this is where I put the mic down. Take it away, Will. Take it away.
So the NRL.
This is his rant, by the way, if you didn't already know.
The NRL and their fucking draw. I know we've already spoken about it. But how the fuck do they get it wrong every fucking year? It is not that hard to make a draw that is fucking fair to all 17 teams. How do you have clubs like the Sharks, right? I know you're a Sharkies guy.
Greatest club of all time.
But it is absolutely ridiculous that I think 3 years in a row they have had the softest draw. Okay? 2 years ago, they made the top 8 without fucking beating a top 8 team once. Last year, very similar circumstances. Again, fucking knocked out 1 week into the finals. Okay? Nico Hines, biggest myth of all time.
Shut the fuck up. You would suck the devil's dick to have him in a Parramatta jersey, and don't tell me otherwise.
Moses all the way.
Fuck off.
Moses done more in Origin than what fucking Nico.
Yeah, because Nico doesn't get fucking a chance.
Well, maybe if he didn't miss so many tackles.
The only reason Moses gets in is because there's 400 fucking injuries.
Nah.
It's true. And you know it. Moses goes MIA in the fucking middle of the season. Oh my god. I'm a dad now.
He played Origin with a broken back.
Oh, good on him. It's not like he's carrying the Eels. That's Dylan Brown. And then he went dancing and it all went downhill. Yeah, what happened when Moses was there? What happened? Nothing.
He's too busy playing Origin.
I was going to look something up to... Oh, that's right. You keep talking.
Because Nico couldn't fucking make the team. He let the state down.
Dude, it's all politics, dude.
Politics. So, well, what's the politics around the Sharks getting the fucking easy draw?
We must suck off the Landys.
You must.
Like, the whole team must just circle jerk.
Maybe ScoMo's still got a fucking word around there. He's down there fucking... So, anyway, I'm a Paris supporter, as is very clear.
Fucking surprising.
Again, fucking last year, the first 3 games, we were all playing teams off the bye. This year, I think the last 5 rounds, we played 4 of those games off teams coming off a bye. The Roosters twice. It's not that hard to get the draw right. Surely. Anyway.
I agree with you. It's pretty...
If you can't fucking do it right, find someone else that can.
It's pretty hard on...
Because year after year,
you just keep getting
it's the same shit. And it's not even as a Para fan, it's like, sure, I'm complaining, but there's other teams that are even worse off than us.
Do you find it funny when the Eels fans, that's their one alleyway to go to when it's all turned into shit?
What?
It's not the fact that your defense is rubbish. It's the fact, but you know, the Dragons just come off a bye.
Yeah, well, it helps though when one team has a fucking 12-day turnaround and one's coming off a 5-day turnaround.
It does, but like, I don't know.
Like, obviously, it's not the reason why we're shit. Injuries and
I'm just not big on excuses. Yeah.
Injuries and suspensions killed us last year.
I'm not going to name names, but imagine if someone just paid a fine.
Actually, speaking of excuses...
I'm not just going to pay a fine. Who am I? Probably cost you the finals. Like, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Fucking Madison. Fucking tight ass.
Why don't you just name him?
Yeah, fuck him.
What was it, $3,000?
Yeah, something.
And he's on a $500,000 a year deal.
Yeah, take the 3 weeks suspension, mate.
On,
All good.
Imagine, I don't want to get into it because that would have got you to finals.
So now, this is funny. You'll enjoy this one. Okay. Did you hear what NASA has said?
Oh, that was fun.
Speaking of excuses,
you read it
now.
out. This is the greatest fucking thing of all time.
The excuse for England playing the way they have this tournament, it's hard for England because of the timing of the World Cups on the back of an Ashes series. There's so much focus on the Ashes that come to the end of it, you are mentally exhausted.
I hate to tell you,
now,
but half the teams aren't there.
Well, that, and also, they're not playing the Ashes series alone.
Dude, they are. The moral of the Ashes.
They're playing against a team, okay? And you know what that team that they're playing against? They also had the World Test Championship beforehand. They also had a tour of India. Then afterwards, they had a tour of South Africa. The one-day team. The same one-day team that is playing this tournament. After that, just days before the tournament started, they're over in India playing a 5-match tournament against them. So, you know what that team finished? They came third, Australia. So, this excuse of they fucking played the Ashes.
It's
so
rubbish.
3 members of the fucking World Cup team played the Ashes, I think.
And that's what I was just about to say. Name their bowlers right now. None of them played except for fucking... None of them.
No.
None.
Maybe Wokes. He played a couple
Wokes
of games.
played like 2 games. It doesn't fucking count. Yeah. Yes, he went off, but it doesn't count.
So...
No Brook. I can't even remember their fucking team.
So actually, I'm changing my rant of the week. It's fucking England and being fucking widgets.
But I'm actually sick of talking about them sucking.
Honestly.
Like when, let's just say, let's go to rugby for example. They lost the World Cup.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about it? Not really.
Yeah.
They lost a World Cup. Their highest pinnacle of their sport. There's no One Day World Cup. There's no Test World Cup. It's the World Cup. Like, shut up on. I hope we 5-0 these fucking bastards when the Ashes on next.
Yeah. Well, normally is.
Fucking break one of their fucking elbows.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the arm. Go the elbow.
Break the ribs. Break the fucking...
Except for Wood. Wood, I like it.
Yeah.
You've at least got some personality.
I'd still like to see him fucking go home with a broken rib or 2.
I like how he laughed when they brought up the Johnny Bairstow one out. He's like, I thought it was funny. He was the only one that was being honest.
Yeah. Anyway...
Fuck him.
That's my rant. Fuck England. I don't even know what the initial rant was, but yeah. Fuck England. Fuck India as well. I hope they lose. Go Australia.
You really have
yeah.
a personal vendetta against India.
Just, yeah, fuck them. All of them.
Did you get harassed by an Indian fan by any chance or something?
I mean, we all have, haven't we?
No. I can't say I have.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, maybe that fucking Blacktown District cricket comp's a bit fucking rogue.
Yeah, well. Anyway, I'm not going to go into this because we're going to enter territory that we probably shouldn't. So
he's going to enter. I'm backing you boys up. And girls.
Anyway, fuck Virat. The rest of you boys can fuck off too.
Basta lead, Vander Dustin, captain and vice captain. Love yous.
Go Australia. We're winning the World Cup.
Go New Zealand. Let's face off in the final. Love
New
yous.
Zealand, Australia. Yeah.
Imagine that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. As long as India are not there, I'll be happy.
I don't know about you, mate, but I'm fucking starving.
Let's get that double cheeseburger, eh?
Let's do it.